Good morning. Good afternoon. Good evening wherever you are. The stream is about to start. Grab your favorite drink. Sit back and relax. You're chilling with HexAsians. With your host, Crypto Vince, Uncle Kevin Hex, and Middle Class Working Man.
Boom.
Hello. Boom.
What's up? Konbanwa. Ohayo gozaimasu. Konnichiwa.
What?
Yeah, my Japanese isn't that good.
Welcome to another
wonder.
episode of HexAsians.
Namaste,
Go ahead.
HexAsians. Presenting to you live from Japan, Australia, the New York, and from Manila. We are proudly presenting you on the Discourse Syndicate, HexAsians. How is everybody doing?
Doing good.
Nice.
On that
Chilling.
note, for all my Indian brethren out there, गणेशोत्सव की हार्दिक बधाइयाँ. Very happy.
Lost you there, D.
This festival is going to last, I think, one more week. Again next week.
All right.
What's going on?
Not much, man. Just enjoying the pullback, right? I'm hoping we go to 30 cents. Doesn't seem like that's gonna happen, but we can all, hope and pray. And that's pretty much it for me, man. Yeah, man, that's pretty much it for me. Yeah, enjoying the ride.
Yeah. You know the funny thing about the dip. See, if it happens like once, it can be an accident. But if it happens another second time in a similar way, it's more than a coincidence. So you remember there was a big dip when there was this Vegas convention last time.
Yep.
And there was another meetup just last week.
Oh, yeah.
So I'm not speculating anything or blaming anyone, but it's more than a coincidence to me.
Too much of a coincidence.
Yeah.
But hold on, what happens afterward though? It's like they buy it back. It's like they spend the money and then they buy it back because after the meetup, we went to 2x.
All those private jets cost a little money, so yeah. I guess
Right,
so.
but we had to get it back, so they bought it. They bought the Hex back, made it go 2x just to get some more private jets.
Yeah. Yeah, they upgraded from the Vegas jets.
Right.
Did you guys see this fat finger order?
No.
Yeah.
So that's my local time yesterday. 56 cents.
We sure that's not an MEV, Bob? That's crazy.
It doesn't look like it because it's they're completely different.
Yeah. I see that. Looking at the Hex quantity now.
The buy happened first, and then someone's order got triggered, and then sold or something. It's not much, but still.
Yeah, something.
Yeah, pretty interesting. So that's your 56. Sorry, where is it?
Your 10,000.
That,
So
no,
what
that's
website is
your
that?
56. This
That
one,
way.
X Tools,
What? Oh,
and that's your
I
56 cents right there.
Oh, that was the 56 cent right there.
Yep.
The wick. Wow.
No, good stuff.
and
All right.
yeah.
Do you
So
want the link to this, Diraj?
we can do that later. But
Sure.
yeah, other than that, there isn't much. When the price is going down, the streams become a bit dull now. But I have a plan to brighten things up. We'll wait for a couple of minutes for more
Yep.
people to join, because this is the premiere of my new song, which I have parodied or composed, uh, and let's see. Oh,
DJ
yeah,
Hollywood said, I named my racehorse after D-Raj, horse with the golden mic. That's cool.
Oh, man.
That's cool.
I am honored. I am honored. Um, uh, yeah, um, I can't see the YouTube thing, like how many people are. Just give me a second. Maybe I'll use the
No, that's 48,
see
if
it
that's
on
what
the
you're asking.
48. Yeah. How many likes do you have nowadays? Yeah,
Oh,
I
good
think we
question.
will do
Ah.
copy some of the other influencers. Like, yeah, we need like 120, 50, 150,000
We're
likes
at,
after that.
we're at 21. So what? Let's set it at what, 50? Get to 50 likes, and we'll get the D-Raj's surprise.
Yeah.
Make them earn it.
Surprise song.
Yep.
Yeah. Yeah.
So
Um,
let's push that to 50. Smash the likes.
Yeah,
It's
we
already
got
running, though. It's running away. It's like 30 now.
Yep. Yep. Uh, Other than that, you know, yeah. First, I wanted to apologize for something I said on the last stream. It was like a slip of tongue. Like when you're hearing to the same thing over and over again, and actually it was like I didn't want to say it, and I was in my head. I was saying, "Don't say it, don't say it, don't say it." But that's what happened when you are trying to like avoid something desperately. You innovate. I call it the pink elephant theory. Like, if I tell you that don't think about the pink elephant in the room, then what do you think about? First thing is the pink elephant in the room. So so I apologize from the bottom of my heart, and we have 50 people joined and 36 likes. We will give around 1 more minute. Yeah, I was going to premiere this on the FN Hangout, but everybody knows, like, you hardly get to speak on FN Hangout with so many people on there. So, and especially when Kareem is there along with Wills only. So yeah, but yeah,
Bang
I
bang.
have my uh Pink elephant
Johnny's.
implies drunk. Yeah. I didn't know that. I am not very familiar with. Uh,
It's famous in the old cartoons, Bugs Bunny and all the other old cartoons from back in the day. They would always have a pink elephant that would show up that was kind of like buzzed, drunk.
yeah. So that's the thing. Like we only use that. That is why kind of life self improvement hacks always everybody says think positive, don't think negative thoughts, just think, concentrate on the positive. So we are at 40 likes. Keep them rolling.
Yeah, 40 likes,
Let me
38.7 cents coming
44.
back.
and yeah. I try to hype up the price and everybody like have bills to pay.
That's it.
Uh,
Oh, the mic's pointing up and to the right too on that BP Shogun. Mic check, mic check.
Yeah, mic check.
Very true.
Kikoimasu ka? Nice.
yeah. So
All right, two more and we're at 50. Here we go.
Oh,
You got to
off
spray
we
any of that perfume in get your throat going. You know how in the cartoons back in the day they used to squirt some, I don't know what they puffing in their mouth before they sing. There
I
we
think
go, 49. Who's gonna be?
Nearly there.
are we?
more.
Is this working?
Oh, we went down. Oh shit.
What? Uh, can is the mic test 1 2 1 2 golden mic test?
Um,
Okay.
Oh shit. D, you causing the shit to go.
Do re ma tu go.
Oh. Pump it.
Pamp it.
I was actually trying to get the karaoke version of the song. I guess I have to go a cappella. So. Everybody, rock your body, yeah. Everybody, Pulse and Hex, alright. Oh my god, we are back again. Brothers, sisters, everybody sing. Gonna bring this flavor, show you how. Got a question for you, better answer now. Is Hex original? Eh, Is it the only one? Eh, Are you Hexican? Yeah. Hex is everything you need. You better stick your hex now. Everybody.
Sing it.
Eh. Thank you.
Oh man,
I
I was
cannot.
just getting up.
Yeah. The full version of the song will be coming on Spotify few soon.
you can
Marco,
download your
Marco was
latest
gonna hook
copy
it up.
from iTunes.
This is the trailer for a premium. You'll have to subscribe to Spotify. What's up? I liked it. A comment in the
Oh jeez. Ash. I think Ash is about to unsubscribe and everything. What the fuck?
What?
See,
Ash, wait, don't leave. Just kidding.
Too funny, man.
see, if you don't like, I don't care. Now, even at 30 cents, I'm rich. So, whatever you want, take it and go.
He's like,
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Too funny, man.
Hang on, I'm just trying to probably try and get. I think Johnny Chaos wants to come on. Probably get him.
oh, okay.
Yeah, give me a second. Where are we? Yeah, Johnny,
Oh,
I'll
my God.
send you the link on Twitter.
Yeah,
Oh, they need to get him the link. Is that it?
Where are you? There you go. There you
Boink.
go. Yep. Nice.
So, Johnny is like one of my favorite excellence to be around with. Um, yeah. I hope most of the people were in your head. I wish I could. Yeah, we will
Let's
do
see
a Spotify version of it later. Yeah.
Somebody was requesting
Actually, I
beatbox.
had ordered. I tried.
Yo, Brasology, I heard Brasology's in the chat room. I hear McDonald's blocked you on Twitter.
Oh, what?
How you getting blocked on Twitter by McDonald's? Oh man, that's funny.
Because you saw his little, what was that? Was that the U.S. road trip? I think, yeah. They did a little clip of Brasology, and he's like, he flipped his hat around. He's like, I don't work here anymore, and it had the McDonald's symbol. That was a good one.
I
Hi, folks.
didn't catch that.
Boom.
Johnny.
What's up, Johnny?
Yo, Johnny. Oh, how you do?
I am doing okay. How about yourselves?
What's going on, Johnny?
I'm chilling.
What's going on?
I'm all pumped up.
So I've been on this kick today about design and the fact that people are not creative enough to understand what design is. And I thought it would be an interesting topic for us. Not that the Backstreet Boys thing was not going on for us, but
Let's just
I was joining
remember to
in,
forget.
man. But yeah, so the design is interesting because people don't realize, yes, you can design things to do things. They're like, oh no, you can't design something for the price to go up. Okay. You can't design a car to be faster. You can't design a transport to hold more passengers. You can't design a blade to hold its blade for longer time. You can't. What can't you design? Okay. And coming from somebody who makes kidneys that are X-rayable, ultrasoundable, and endoscopable, and it's never been done before, I can kind of understand that there are a lot of problems with design. But guess what? You can't achieve those things if you look at the parameters that cause these things to occur and then address those parameters individually, like supply and demand, what causes a person to buy, what causes a person to hold, what causes a person to this, what causes a person to that. Just like any other design, you can design it. And as Wales likes to say, Hex is programmable money. Why can you not design it to appreciate and value? That is just a particular function that, has reasons it occurs. If you can address the reasons that it occurs, then yes, you can design it. It's like saying, oh, you can't make a video game and you can't say if you kill this certain creature, you get a specific drop. Yeah, you can. You can do just that, So, yes, there are some real world factors in Hex, obviously, and you've got players, but what you can do is by design, you can incentivize certain behaviors to be more profitable than others and realize that those people are going to do the thing that is going to be most profitable to them by majority. It's really that damn simple. And I don't understand why people don't understand the concept of the fact that any parameter can be addressed, and you can look at the probabilities of the outcomes based on those parameters and design something to function based on those parameters, especially when it's code. I mean, that's really all it is. It's addressing parameters. So what you got to think?
That's correct.
Johnny, I've got an
Fundamental.
answer for you.
And the answer is?
What's that?
Legit.
Shit.
Yeah, there were a lot of things that were left out of Bitcoin's design, right? So, you've got prototypes. When you design things, you have prototypes. The prototypes will sometimes meet certain features, but fail at other features. For instance, like I said, when I was designing the kidney, yeah, maybe it shows up on X-ray. Okay, maybe it shows up on ultrasound. But is it endoscopable? No. Okay, well, how do I make it do all these different things? Well, you have to change materials, you have to change parameters, and you have to do a lot of thinking and finding out why it's failing, and then you're able to come up with a solution. So Bitcoin is a prototype, okay? By design, it worked. It covered a certain amount of functions, but it didn't cover all the necessary functions. And that's the problem. For instance, it did not address the fact that it was a non-productive asset. As people, well, initially it was a productive asset, right? Because everybody could participate at the beginning. And then it got centralized. It got controlled because there were minor specific equipment that was built, and you could only compete if you used that specialized equipment. So it kind of got monopolized. So you in order to even function on that particular system, you had to participate by purchasing the specific equipment that was controlled by a specific entity, right? So that changed the whole game. That actually corrupted it from what it was supposed to be, starting at that point. And now, obviously, when it worked best and it appreciated most was when everybody could participate, not just a few, right? You're not going to get mass adoption by making something a high-end collectible that only a few people can afford. If you want mass adoption, you have to design something in which everybody has the opportunity to participate. And that's what Hex does. Because at any level, you can participate in the complete ecosystem as a productive asset in a way that you can no longer do in Bitcoin. And this is very important for people to understand. And it's by design. Why? Because there is a flaw. There is a flaw with Bitcoin when you have to buy a specific piece of equipment from a centralized entity. That's a flaw. That is a choke point. That is keeping people out of the gates. That's not letting people play, right? You want the more adoption, then you have to make this a product. And what has Ethereum done? They've raised the gas prices and they've caused it to be very difficult to function on Hex. So what do? We move on. We make a new solution. We keep moving. We don't let others try to take control or try to manipulate or try to hold this product down. We adapt. We develop. We make more things. We make more options. We keep continuing forward. They will be stuck behind, still trying to promote their control, right? As we just kind of move right on out of the space and into our own little shining city.
Well said.
Yeah. Just now, I have to say something about this.
Go ahead.
To add, because see, there is one thing um, you cannot see a color you cannot visualize a color that you haven't seen before.
Right?
Products as well. Like if you don't know that something, if you haven't seen it, people don't believe it is possible. That's what everybody told the Wright brothers, that oh, you cannot build a flying machine, but they proved the world wrong.
That's innovation. That's
Uh,
innovation in its
so
essence. Nobody ever
the
believes.
machines. Yeah. So yeah, I just had to chip in because see, there are two kind of people, one who speak because they have something to say, something, and there is the second time type which have uh, have to say something. So I'm starting to fall in the second category. I just have to flap my lips to cover up time in this stream because nobody likes to have awkward silences on the stream. And just one thing, like there was a question regarding uh, somebody's limit order did not get filled. So the
Oh,
thing is, I think, don't know whether you used matcha or 1 inch, or the thing is, they used 0x protocol for routing orders, and sometimes your liquidity or your order is on a different liquidity, so it does not actually get filled, and
well, the
your order
arbitrage
also has
bots that
a
fill the orders, the arbitrage bots that fill the orders have to be profitable. And when the Ethereum gas fees are high, it has to dip below that in order for the arbitrage bot to be profitable, and it has to be below that for a certain amount of time because otherwise it won't fill. So where you set your level, it will have to dip below.
um, yeah, and yeah, that, and also there is a time limit on the um, limit order. I think it is there in the setting. You have to set it to, I think it is from the hours to weeks. So just I haven't used uh, limit orders on matcha or anything. Real men buy hex on Uniswap in a single order with li- a slippage set to infinity. Yes.
Pay that slippage, send
Make,
that price up. Go ahead, do it. Do it.
yes.
But if you're selling, you set that damn limit order. Don't be a punk.
Uh, yeah, and actually the new, rather now it's old, Uniswap V3 has a good mechanism of doing market, or rather limit orders, and they have recently improved the user interface. Maybe I can give a slide demo, but I have to create a blank account for it. Just uh, that is, meanwhile, yeah, that's what, when the price is down, my speed of talking is also down, and
But is the price
the
really down?
stream,
I mean, is the
uh,
price really down? Is a 5 cent
it,
move really down? Because you can do
yes,
5 cents now in a day based on the
yes,
percentage of the.
because that 5 cents, the total change in your portfolio makes a big difference when that 5 cent moves
But are
happen.
you cashing your portfolio
Yeah,
out?
so
You're staked anyway.
even, but it, when you see those big numbers on your screen, it kind of gives a mental satisfaction.
It does. It does, but that's part of the problem is the fact that
Yes.
we're still in the range where we're talking about pennies and we're not talking about dollars. Okay. When we were at a penny and we moved a penny move, we're like, oh, it's a penny, it's a penny, it's a penny, right? And then we go up to, now we're doing 5-cent moves. We're like, oh God, 5 cents, 5 cents, so it changes, right? When you go up to $1, a penny move is only 1%, right? So a 5-cent move is only 5%. It's nothing, nothing in the big scheme of things. If you can't unstake and sell anyway, it really doesn't matter what that number is. The number matters at 2 points in time: when you buy and when you sell. That's really the only time that the number actually matters. If you're staked for 15 years, why are you looking at the price at all? I mean, it doesn't do you any good whatsoever. You're just, because you're right. That 5 cents makes a difference when you're losing $1 million or gaining $1 million in a day. It's pretty interesting to watch that, right? But you're not selling that day. You're not going to sell that day. So it's not even real yet. Not until you sell. So, people beat themselves up about it. And this is exactly why you see that guy that sold his Bitcoin at 30 cents. Oh, I shouldn't have sold my Bitcoin at 30 cents when I bought it at 8 cents. Oh, I thought I was a genius. Now it's $8. Well, that's us. That's us right now at this point. Hi, Uncle Kevin.
Hello.
What's going on, Uncle Kevin?
How's it going?
Going well.
All good.
I invaded Asia.
Welcome.
I'm here to go to Takara Toys so that I can collect.
Oh, that's
Nice.
they make great stuff, man. Yeah.
I love Takara Toys. I'd like to visit sometime.
Soon enough.
Cool.
So check it out. Right?
Yeah, I think what we. Yeah, go ahead.
Go ahead,
Will.
Go ahead, bro.
No, I think what we're talking about is what the people that are really in the hexagons that are in hex that are kind of upset are the ones that are just acting as traders. They're not stakers. Those are the only people that should be the ones that are their blood pressure is going up, looking at the price going up and down. But us in the staker class, it doesn't bother us at all. I mean,
Yeah, I can't sell anything if I wanted to anyway. What difference does it make what the number says on the screen?
Yeah.
But actually, you really identify the people that are looking for in and outs. When you see people that are upset about price, you are looking for people that are looking for in and outs. And unfortunately, for those individuals, you're going to step off the train, and the train's going to leave your ass. That's what's going to happen. Because you're going to think you're going to sell high and buy low, and then all of a sudden it's going to be gone. And I say this from experience because I took some money and I played the 1 Satoshi, 2 Satoshi game, doubling up my money. And then the train took off and we didn't see 2 Satoshis ever again. Okay. We're probably not going to see 20 cents ever again. All right. So if you want to wait around for those numbers and hope that they come back someday, good luck. Do you think you're going to buy $10 Bitcoin? You think you're going to buy $100 Bitcoin? Do you think you're going to buy $1,000 Bitcoin? No, you're not. So be careful. You want to step off the train, that's fine. But
That's the only FUD we had last week.
yeah, erase it. Get it off there. Don't let them see reality. Keep reality from these plebs.
Hey, sorry to interrupt. I've got a clip for that.
Hello? CZ sir? Hex is listed as number 4 cryptocurrency. What should I do?
Hello!
You know what to do. Erasi.
They can't let reality out, man.
Yeah.
Oh, gotta take this. Hold up.
well, we Could you run the Brissology clip real quick? Brissology, if you're still out there, here. I think middle class has
that's yours. All right.
Tired of working a regular job? Look into this.
Well, for one, I no longer work here. I left the McMuffin on the grill and I told my manager, I'm out.
That's why you're blocked on Twitter and Instagram and all that shit from McDonald's, Brissology.
So, yeah, Brissology's out of the job, and someone from CoinMarketCap is taking his place. Yeah.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, the guy that got fired for listening.
Yeah. The guy who got fired.
So, quickly, can I share my screen and let's try and do a demo of Uniswap?
Yeah.
What's that?
Oh no, that's I made a mistake. I clicked on that. That was actually meant to simulate the dip. So.
Oh.
And then Papa was there, and then this is Mayo, so it's supposed to
I
run.
thought that was Mayo. Okay. Papa's not here.
But he's not here. Sorry, Papa.
I want to retire. There's stuff that specifically only I can do, and it pisses me off because I can't train anybody to do it because there's too many damn steps, and I'm stuck doing it, and I can't tell people no.
Hey, when you're the best in the biz, they got to go to the 1-2 guy, and that's you, Johnny, for now.
Well, there's just
Johnny,
things specifically that I'm the only person that makes on the entire planet. You know, it's
well,
like
you control the supply.
I control the supply. I can like say, okay, that's going to be a lot more for those. I produce them.
Yep.
But I can't because I've already made a deal.
Demand payment in T-shares, and then your popularity might change a little bit. Wait a minute.
Well, yeah, I'm not all that popular, you see, because I'm the guy behind the curtain, right? So I make stuff that nobody knows that I make. That's the kicker, right? I'm behind the curtain, but the supply stops if I stop.
Well, it's good to have that problem, I guess.
No, it's not. I should like be sitting on a beach right now, kicking back, doing nothing.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
I'm just gonna pretend I don't have.
By the way, in India we use in India we use real kidneys, either donated.
Yeah.
So what I was
garage, because you're a doctor. I keep forgetting. This is the thing. So organic material you can't like take to McDonald's or a showroom and do or a convention center and do surgeries, right? So this is synthetic, so that there's no biohazard issues or any regulations on whether or not it can be used in certain
I know that. I'm joking. I was
no. They actually use pig kidneys.
Those are
for this particular procedure, they actually use pig kidneys. They would go to a butcher and they would get pig kidneys, and they would have to do these procedures in controlled environments within the hospital. So that doesn't allow you to teach 100 surgeons, right? That allows you to teach a couple people at a time. So the synthetic models allow you to do it in sort of a convention sort of setting, and there are no biohazard regulations or anything like that. So that's why that's important. Same thing with any cadaver lab or anything like that. Obviously there are all these restrictions in order to do these cadavers. So what I do is I build simulated parts that replicate the feeling of actually doing the procedures and design the tissue to react in the same way that regular tissue would work, or at least a close enough facsimile to simulate the procedures. A lot of things are done directly on a lot of procedures are directly done on patients with observers because certain circumstances only happen so often, and there's not any specific medical models to address those particular issues. So anyway, this is way off of the topic of crypto, but
yes.
But yeah, that's the idea.
Yeah.
It does address design, though. It does address understanding design.
But the thing is, yeah, and like till maybe even a decade ago, this was not available. So yeah, what I was saying was Uniswap V3 allows you to do limit orders by providing liquidity, and this is something I am trying out and kind of promoting, because it's really smooth and they have really improved the interface. So first there is, here we select the pair. If you saw, just rewind the video a little bit and you'll see that you select now the main liquidity pair on V3 is USDC, and select that, and you have to select the fee tier. You can, and it also shows where the liquidity is. Now 100% select 0.3 tier. That means all the liquidity is in the 0.3% fee pool. Then here it shows the current price, that is uh, 2.5 hex per USDC. You can change it, but I think I selected.
Maybe down below.
Yeah. So yeah, once you click, it shows the price in USDC per hex. So right now it is 38.663. Then you have to select the range in which you want to enter the liquidity. So here the gray line shows this, and you can. So for buying, you have to put your liquidity on the right hand side of it. Sorry, left hand side of the uh, current price. Oh, internet demo gods, please be kind to me. Uh, so I have selected this price range 32 to 37.28. So you see, now you don't have to deposit hex. You have to just enter the number of USDC, which let's say if so, if you then now this is a demo account. I don't have any money in this account, so you can do just after that you have to click enter liquidity and your once the price enters this range,
think he froze.
Yeah, because he just stopped randomly. Let's see if we get him back. So I'm dealing with some nonsense this morning, and this is why crypto. Okay, this is gonna probably turn into a little rant, but this is the whole point of why this shit exists in the first place. So I'm trying to send my freaking mom some money, right? And what happens? Well, what happens is that all of these entities that are playing middlemen for you to send your money from A to B, they'll tell you what you can send. They'll tell you how much you can send. They'll tell you when you can fucking send it. Now, I don't know about you, but if I work hard for my money every day, I don't want anybody telling me how to spend it, when to spend it, how to spend it. This is why crypto, period. So if you do not understand that and you're over here still talking about tech and all this dumb shit, just get the fuck out of here. Seriously, get the fuck out of here. And this is a serious statement because I'm pissed. Just as you should be anytime your fucking rights are violated. Instead of just sitting there and fucking smiling and saying it's okay, because it's fucking not. It's fucking not.
Yep. And then on the other end, yep. And then on the other end, the poor recipient that you're trying to send money to, they got to send them a drop of blood. I need to see your passport. I need to see your current address.
Yeah. This is just step one.
Just to pick up the money.
Just to pick up the fucking money. That's right.
Yeah.
So if you're going to sit in here talking about fucking tech and all this stupid shit, no, that's not what crypto is for. Period. You're wrong. You're in the wrong fucking industry. Get the fuck out and go to Silicon Valley because this is not what it's about. It's about financial freedom, no fucking middlemen. None of that bullshit that we have to tolerate because too many of us are willing to tolerate. I'm not one of those. So this is why crypto. And the rant.
Yep. The big money, buys out the big crypto influencers, the supposed crypto influencers, and they sell out and they start pushing all this PayPal and look at MasterCard's linking up with us, and it's like we don't want that
bullshit. We don't need that bullshit. We don't even. It's not even that we don't even want it. We don't need it. That's completely antithetical to the mission. Period.
Well, most of them are not technologists. Most of them are not innovators. What the influencers are, is they were enthusiasts. That's what they were. They were enthusiasts. And all they did was they repeated what the narrative was. They reported on the information that was being provided to them via Cointelegram, whatever. And they never needed to learn or better themselves because they were getting a paycheck for simply parroting information that was already being provided. That's really what it comes down to. So you can't take advice from the gurus because they're not even qualified, really. They're just personalities. They're entertainers. Period.
Yeah. Well, it seems like their claim to fame was, the adoption was slowing down so much that those big guys came by and said, "Hey, let's say Litecoin, hey, you guys are falling behind on adoption. Hey, you want to team up with us, PayPal and all this stuff?" And now you got all those big Litecoin guys, the evangelists of Litecoin. Now they're pumping PayPal and MasterCards and all these other crap that just poison the whole idea of crypto.
I don't think it's about adoption. I think it's about control, really.
Correct. 100%. This is what I'm talking about, right? When you can't send money from A to B at the rate and pace at which you need to fucking send it, that is control of your financial transactions and your financial well-being, period. And everything that they do, whether it's medical, like we're living through 2020 and 2021, or financial, like it's been since fucking forever, because people are too stupid to do math, this is the end result. Complacency kills. Continue to be complacent, continue to be okay. They'll take care of you one day, and good luck. It's just fucking asinine, man.
And it's become the replication. Like, what Richard was talking about was before. Okay. If you try to do true decentralization, what ends up happening is the smarter people end up with the money anyway. Well, that's kind of what's happened, right? So the crypto space is supposed to be this decentralized entity. And what has happened is that certain controlling interests have now found a way to exploit the economic energy from all the average people and hoard it. And then they can control it because they have now hoarded it. And that's why no one's the whole attack versus Hex was the fact that Hex is very disruptive to this specific system. They have taken the old system, they have placed themselves in positions of power, and now they're trying to replicate the old system because the old system benefits the people at the top, and now they are the people at the top. So they're going to do everything within their power to sustain that power over that system. It's not about innovation. It's not about development. It's about control.
100%. And this is why I speak very clearly about what the purpose of crypto is.
Yeah.
People need to understand that first and foremost. This is not, the technology, and I talked about this yesterday on my stream, the technology is ever prevalent throughout human society and human history. Technology is not a computer. It is not a phone. It is pancakes, flapjacks. It is scrambled eggs. Okay? It's a fucking haircut. That is technology. So if you do not understand what you are talking about, stop talking. Because that's what you look like when you talk. A moron. Because you don't actually know what technology is. Technology is the glasses on your face. Right? It's the sneakers on your feet, the socks that you wear, the underwear, because they did not exist at one point in time. And in fact, they're almost as new as America. These items that I'm describing aren't even fucking old. And that's technology. Technology is what changes human life and human effort and what's required, the inputs, right?
Technology is growth. Technology is where you have an actual problem and you create a solution to address that problem. Instead, in crypto, what we see is they create problems and then make up fake solutions for them.
Yep.
Instead of actually trying to address real problems. And one of the real problems that Hex addresses is the money flow situation, right? To be able to participate and be productive within an ecosystem and having the ability to produce based on your participation. And that is not something that the other cryptos offer because they're not designed that way. It's been the Silicon Valley thing, Wales, where you said, basically they work just hard enough to raise money to move on to the next thing, and there is no reward for actually finishing a product. And our founder, his reward for finishing the product is basically actually doing something that hasn't been done before, because you can have all the money in the world, but accomplishments are what give a person a serious sense of worth. People don't realize it because most people are chasing the dollar every single day trying to figure out how to get more. But when it comes down to it, if you have all the money that you need, what is it that you do at that point?
Exactly.
What do you do at that point?
Exactly.
Your whole drive.
Sorry to talk over you, but I have to leave, so I'm just saying goodbye. And apparently, I was trying to give a demo, but right when I was about to give out my little secret, the connection cut off. So I take it as a sign. So I won't do another demo. And so if you want, this is my Twitter handle. If you guys like listening to me, you can follow me on Twitter. Or thank you. I'll bow out. Bye.
All right, D. Thanks,
Catch
brother.
you later, bro.
Take care.
All right, Wales, I forgot, where was I?
Well, You were just talking about the end result for Richard's endeavors, right? Like
Oh,
once you have all the money, well, what do you do next? What do you need after
yeah.
you have everything that you need? What
And
more do you want?
and most people never get to that point, so they can't fathom that point. We can only fathom our knowns, right?
Yep.
The average person can only fathom our knowns, and we take our knowns and we compare our knowns to new innovation. And the problem with that is innovation is always unknowns, right?
Always.
So you're trying to compare something that is completely new to something that's completely old to try to rationalize it and make sense of it to yourself, because that's just how our brain is wired to do.
Correct.
And it's difficult because, explain an airplane to somebody, 200
In
years
1850,
ago.
yeah.
Yeah. Explain an
You're
airplane.
nuts.
They'll beat you with stones and tell you you're an idiot, right?
Yep.
So, and it's funny that at the point that we are, and the fact that we've had all of these developments, I mean, just look at the growth of video games. We've gone from Pong to 3D realities, right? And people think that software cannot be programmed to be better. They can't address certain things that haven't been addressed before. Why is it such a foreign concept to people, the fact that something can be designed better and can address certain issues that haven't been addressed before? It doesn't make any sense. And especially if they're representing a space that's supposed to be innovative and they can't accept innovation. That's really disturbing to me.
Makes you wonder what's actually going on, doesn't it?
Mm-hmm.
Because it makes me wonder, that's for sure. Because it doesn't make sense.
I mean, how can you be a technologist and you refuse technology, right?
Right. Literally. This is what we see anytime we see a furu opening their mouth or even typing anything.
Well, I think it's just a matter. I think it's just a matter of representation, right? So when it's a result of algorithms, they're top of the algorithm, so people meet them first, and they think that's reality because it's top of the algorithm. And that's another thing. Talk about design, right?
Mm-hmm.
The algorithms do not necessarily mean relevancy. People believe that algorithms mean relevancy, but algorithms are a matter of algorithms, and that's and those can be programmed to certain parameters to bring up certain things that have nothing to do with the fact of whether or not it's accurate or not. So, people don't think things can be programmed. I mean, that's silly to me. It's like
extremely silly.
If you're programming it, you're designing it as you want it to behave, right? Maybe it works, maybe it doesn't, but you're trying to make an attempt to create a certain behavior by design. And in Hex's case, it's working. Period. It's working. You can dispute anything you want. You can say you don't like the advertisement, you don't like the way this is phrased or that is phrased, but the design, regardless, and regardless of anybody's opinion on Richard, regardless, the design works. I don't hear anybody trying to figure out who the maker of a hammer was, and if they need to drive a nail, asking, well, what's he doing with his money? I mean, that's about the most ridiculous bullshit on the face of the planet. If there's a tool and it does the job, why in the hell are you worried about who made it?
Nothing else matters, literally.
It's totally a tool that does a job. It does a specific function. If you don't want to use it, that's fine. Go get your screwdriver out and beat that nail with it then. And you know what? You guys driving your nails with your screwdriver, beating it with the end of it. We're using the hammer and we're moving right along. Okay? And that's why we're moving right along, because we recognize that there's a better tool and we're going to utilize that tool. And it really doesn't matter what your opinion is of the guy that created the tool, because the tool freaking works.
That's it, baby. Thank you. That's it. Really that simple. Now that begs a question. What do you do with people that just don't respect the fact that there's just a better way to do things? You just ignore them.
Yeah.
There's literally nothing else to do.
Yeah, you can't. You can show a person how to do something if they don't comprehend it. And I mean, it's the same thing. Same thing with Bitcoin. It seemed very scammy at first too. And this this new way of doing things, it didn't seem like,
Didn't make
it
sense.
should be real, right?
Yeah, didn't make sense.
So, and later down the line, over time, as the price appreciated, that's when everybody got interested.
Yeah,
I
because then
I
they
woke
had to
up when it
figure it
was
out.
$2,000, and I'm like, oh, okay, all right, wait a
Yeah,
second
because
here.
they had to figure it out after it was up a few hundred, after
Yeah.
it being zero, right? Got to
Yeah,
figure
I mean,
it out.
we were asking the same questions. Who's going to buy it? Where's the demand? How do you get your money back out of it? We were asking all the questions that they ask about Hex now. The bad part about that is the people that are asking the questions are supposed to understand cryptocurrency. That is the part that is very frustrating, right? It's like you are literally a no-coiner when Bitcoin came out. That is the line of questioning that you're asking. These things have already been addressed. These things have already been covered, and you are now asking them like the skeptics at the beginning of Bitcoin. How do you know when you're on the right side of history? Well, history rhymes. We're rhyming really,
Big time.
really hard right now. We are
Big
rhyming
time.
so hard.
Actually harder than Bitcoin, because even people within the Bitcoin space hate it.
Yeah.
So it's actually compounded. So it's going to do better than Bitcoin just based on that.
Yeah.
And I'm sorry, but I got to go. I'll be right back, guys. I'll be right back.
Yeah.
All right.
It's crazy.
Anyway, guys, I didn't come over to take over. I just wanted to throw some fun stuff at you and talk about design. I got this bottle here that I got to revamp. It's actually really kind of gory. You can go through and pull the muscles apart. Do you want to see?
You doing a live stream on that one, or?
No, I'm not doing a live stream on that one. It's actually a specific model that I built for a company that is that I have to reskin it. But I designed a muscle pack for it, and they were very specific that the muscles had to tear away, and they had to be able to do that with their fingers. And when I got the call, they never mentioned that. We just did like a representational layer of muscle. And they're like, no, it's very important. It needs to do that. I said, well, that doesn't exist yet. Give me a week. So I invented a muscle pack that has multi-layers of tissue that you can tear in different directions. And it's pretty cool. So I have to rebuild the skin for this so that they can tear it again for the show to show off how cool that is.
Okay. And did you tell them it cost you 100 T-shares, or?
No, it doesn't cost them 100 T-shares. It's a reskin. It's like, yeah, I don't want to talk about it.
Nah, all good.
Let's just say I am making less money working than not working. I mean, my T-shares are working just fine for me, and that is really frustrating for a person that builds things. Physical, tangible things, and no matter what I do in my real life, I can't outcompete what Hex does on its own without my without any creativity at all. It just does because it's programmed to do what it does.
Yep, that's pretty much Hex in a nutshell, isn't it?
Yeah, and like I said, I find that frustrating. I find that quite frustrating to me because I bring things that don't exist yet into the tangible world, and I produce Hex into the tangible world from just staking, But I mean, it's I'm not doing anything, right? It's not me working, and when you're programmed to think that you have to do all of these things to make a living, right? And you spend a lot of time learning all this knowledge, different compositions of material, problem-solving techniques. If this doesn't work, how do you make this work? All this problem-solving stuff, all this brain crunching, all this stress, trying to meet certain timelines and everything else. And it's like, wow, you mean all I had to do was push this button? That was it? It's kind of depressing, isn't it?
No, all good. Hey, we're coming up to an hour. I think we'll just go for a quick 5 minute, and then we'll come back. We'll probably just wrap up and pretty much call it a day, I'd say. Yeah, let's do that, shall we?
Okay.
All right, be back in 5.
Wojak has been a dedicated crypto investor, investing in the choicest, albeit cheapest, cryptocurrency coins and tokens. He stays up all night to observe his investments, buys the dip, buys and holds, and follows the recommendations of his financial advisors daily. He belongs to over 100 crypto groups on Facebook, WhatsApp, and Telegram. Wojak looks forward to the day he would finally make his big break and achieve all he has ever dreamed of.
I look forward to the day I'd finally make my big break and achieve all I've ever dreamed of. My financial advisor has given me the secret sauce that would change my life for good. My father will finally stop telling me I would amount to nothing.
Market crashing again.
I'll finally be able to show him that cryptocurrency is bigger than him, Elon Musk, and my biology teacher, who said I'd amount to nothing. I'd be a millionaire. I will be rich, famous, and wealthy and finally be able to afford a girlfriend.
I love you, Wojak.
She's so hot, but something is missing. She needs a boob job. I'll be filthy rich, I can afford 1 or 2. That's it, now she's perfect. I need a palace where I'll rule the world from. Looking good. Now, I'll buy myself a shiny Ferrari.
Wojak, you look extra happy today. What's up?
I'm gonna be rich, buddy. I can see it already, I'll leave all you miserable lot for good. Yeah, I'll be rich, man.
I have a serious assignment for you, Wojak. Think you are up to the task? Wojak. I asked you a question. Wojak. Wojak.
I'm gonna be rich, man. I don't care about your job or assignment.
Do you want to get fired?
Fired? You can't fire me cause I quit. Finally, I'm gonna be rich. I'd be called Wojak, the rich crypto merchant.
Bruh.
Kinetics.
Hey guys, here. Let me take off my communist muzzle real quick so I can talk to you guys. So, just about to leave DC. It was an amazing trip. This music video is gonna be fire.
Can't wait.
I wish we could have had all you guys here, honestly. So, but you guys are on the wrong side of the world, so that makes it very difficult to do, especially traveling in this COVID economy. So, thank you guys for holding down the fort over here.
No, all good. Yeah, have fun. I mean, I can see some clips of you guys having fun. I think I had one from Motley earlier where you guys were basically practicing with the gasket on that. You know what? That's one of those. Well, with the coffin or the yeah. It's one of those scenes where an Asian person cannot actually ever do, because if you do that, your parents will disown you.
Yeah. Come to think of it, I don't think any of our Asian brethren were carrying that casket. So it was funny. It's amazing how uncoordinated HexAsians are. They don't know their right from their left. Most of them have never done any marching orders. That's for sure.
Yeah.
So, well, I'm about to get on. They're calling for my flight now, but I had to hop on real quick just to say I love you guys. Thanks, fam. You guys are awesome. We'll talk soon.
Thanks, Kinetics.
Right.
Take care. Safe flight. See ya.
Take care, Kinetics.
All right. Hey, I don't know if you guys saw the drone shots and the clips of Richard going in and out the F1 track and all that stuff. I don't know how that clip is going to be used as a pitch, at some stage. But no, it looks bloody good.
Yep, he having fun out there.
Dump it.
Whoops.
That drone footage was pretty sick too of the of that same spin out. Yeah, that's pretty cool.
No, that's good stuff. Yeah, but anyway. Yeah. Oh, actually, I did forget. Sorry. I think when you guys were talking, I couldn't get this going. Oh, I can. Yeah, I finally got the hex lamp from Stone's Interiors or Crypto Hut. How long did I waited for this thing? 4 months or something like that. So, did you? Hang on, Miss Exquisite, you haven't got it yet, have you? Because I remember seeing a chat saying you haven't got yours yet. Oh, hang on. Because Crypto King, you're consolidating the orders, right?
Yeah. I'm supposed to be consolidated. Yeah, I haven't received anything yet either. I know he's moving to France. He's in the middle of moving to France right now, so there's a bit of a delay. So.
That's all right. I've got it anyway. That's beautiful. Couldn't ask for a better lamp. It's very well done. And yeah, that's that. I'm hoping to get some furniture up behind me, so I'll probably put this up there whenever I go up on stream, and that will just always be there forever. Probably be up there somewhere. But yeah,
awesome. Looks good. Looks good.
Awesome stuff. All right. I think Uncle's already gone to bed, probably. Wales is probably getting attacked now. I'll let him defend himself. Don't think I've got much going on at the moment. Chats. Anything else on chat that you would like to? Oh, actually, I just realised Johnny's gone. Didn't notice Johnny's gone. But yeah, anything else, chats?
Nope. Looks like we're good to go.
We're good to go.
Thanks,
all
everybody. Right. Smash the likes. Catch the next show. Was it Thursday? The next HexAsians?
That's right. Yeah. So for Thursday, yeah, we're doing in our own channel at least for Hex Singapore at least. So we'll try and get more people on there. Get some get them a bit more confident. I think once we have more people on, I think we should probably come over to DS and just let it rip. Really, I mean, like we are a different, we live in a different part of the world and we speak completely different English, which is basically a mix of everything. If you have never heard of it, but other than that, if you want to know what it is, do check out the HexAsians YouTube channel. I think we've already done three streams there, just 1 hour really. So we'll do actually, no food, D-Rise. Do we even do?
I don't know. If you have enough input for food, food pictures.
No idea. Let me look. Yeah, good.
I think I only have maybe one. I think I had.
You had the burrito, didn't you?
Yeah. The nacho.
D-Rise goes food. Miss Exquisite goes food.
Yeah, I'm hungry now.
Yeah. Oh. Yeah, I'll grab something to eat later on. But anyway, I think that's your burrito. Let's have a look at the what have I got here? I think this is Miss Exquisite's what is this?
Is that ramen or?
It looks.
Yeah, ramen.
I have no idea, but definitely three slices of seaweed would be good. That's tamago, that's egg, right? And that is, I think that's chicken, grilled chicken, I think. That looks like a cabbage to me. Interesting. Any other food? Oh, well, my pathetic lunch. I'm going to have to eat, in the car park. But yeah, it's just sushi, and bubble tea or Bobo, if you call it, whatever you call it. Oh, did you guys see this one? Is this real?
I don't know. I mean,
No
that would be
clue.
nice. Yeah, I would have to go ahead and start looking to see if that's actually published like that.
Yeah, no, it should. Yeah, that'll
He
be
deserved
mind-blowing.
it though.
Oh yeah, no questions. Let's see. No, I got nothing else. All right, I think we're done. All right, chats. Thanks very much. On that, we will see you. Oh, there we go. Not real. Yeah, that's. On that, we will see you next week. Enjoy. Have a good night, Asia. Enjoy the rest of your morning on the other side of the world.
Thanks for joining us. Enjoy the mad gains.
Yeah.
Even during a dip. We always get paid.
Every day, without fail. All right.
Thank you.
See you all.
HexAsians is a proud member of the Discourse Syndicate Network.